Hello and welcome to episode 10 of our Space Hulk Ascension playthrough. If you've been keeping tabs on this, then yes, we are still stuck on Extreme Prejudice. Squad Eberus got slaughtered. So we have to re-equip our sergeant here. Let's spread it out across the board for the sergeant. And we're going to give him increased ballistic skill for now. Okay. Right. Change his equipment to the torrential gun, even though we didn't get to deploy it last time. Let's give him the improved photo lenses as well. So, this mission is proving to be somewhat of a meat grinder. It's about this time in some campaigns that the difficulty really just does ramp up, especially when you have hordes of gene stealers swarming towards you. You just cannot kill them quickly enough to move to your objectives. And that's the case with this one. There are just too many bodies to kill. We can't clear them all off before they swarm over us. How we're going to get through this, I'm not entirely sure at the moment. I'm going to take another stab at it. It might be that we have to look at one of the other campaigns for a little while, just to level our troops up a bit more. Sometimes that's necessary, not usually until the harder difficulty levels, but it does happen occasionally. You just need to dip into one of the other campaigns, gain some extra XP and some extra ranks, and then come back to whichever level has been stopping you. And that might be what we have to do here. I'll try and avoid it if we can, because it does take a long time and I don't like having to do it. Let's try the assault cannon. We haven't done that yet so far. I haven't shown you the assault cannon. It might be that the extra ammo is what we need. I don't know. We'll have a look. So, are we going to be third time lucky? Only time will tell. Let's hoping that we are. Squad Demetricos, no longer Squad Eberus. Never mind. So both times on this, I have tried to go through these broader corridors. This time, I think I'm going to try and stick to the narrower ones, maybe work my way along the outside here, and cut across the top, if I can. Maybe whittle down the gene stealers' numbers that way, prevent them from swarming me quite so much.
We walk with death.
And if I do that, then the assault cannon should be more useful, as it's quite a good weapon for clearing narrow corridors without blocking them. The trouble with the flamer is that it does stop your progress as well as the gene stealers. So we're going to try... Oops, Daisy, not moving quite further enough there. I'm going to try with the assault cannon and see what happens. Not overly optimistic. I have the feeling that this is where the difficulty in this game is going to really ramp up, and we are going to be left needing to go to another campaign and just do a few missions there to get our extra level and get our extra equipment, etc. We'll see. So we're going to cut off the main corridor as soon as we can and go into these narrower ones. Just hope that that will be enough. With our skill at range, unless we get anything particularly unpleasant coming at us,
Weapon malfunction.
We should be able to prevail. Now, we've got a couple of gene stealers coming up from behind here. Just wondering if it might be worth putting the tarantula turret down, maybe here, just while we clear up and get ready to move on. Or maybe we should put it up here facing down, or this way. Maybe that would be a better idea. Okay, so I'm going to take a step forward. He's overheated, so we're going to cool his weapon down once. Take one step forward, he misses. Take another step forward, misses again. Okay, so we're going to have to go on to Overwatch.
Stay alert, brothers.
I'm going to reload. He shouldn't have too much trouble here. He's only facing 2. Bring the assault cannon up. It's a beautiful weapon, this. Not my preferred weapon, as I've said before. I much prefer the heavy flamer. But this can be useful for taking out brood lords and other strong monsters. Let's see, 80% chance. Let's give it a try.
Drive them back.
There we go. It sounds lovely, but it does chew through ammunition. 10 per shot, so that was a bit of a waste.
Move.
But it's worth it just to show you what the weapon does, in my opinion. You do not want to leave this guy on Overwatch though. He will chew through his ammo at a phenomenal rate if you leave him on Overwatch. He only has 200 shots for each mission, and in Overwatch mode he will chew through that in a couple of turns. Some Gene Sealers moving up behind us. I should have put this guy on Overwatch. Didn't. Never mind. Missed opportunity. Into these narrow corridors off the main street, boys. Nothing can get to us. There's nothing on our scopes. Like I said, we're going to try a different approach this time. Take him off Overwatch as well. Move him up as fast as he can. Got nothing on our scopes that side either.
Moving out.
Once. Twice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't reach the proximity frag mines. We're going to put proximity frag mine there just to protect our back end. For a sec. Close. One more square and he'd have killed our Terminator. Move 4. Overwatch. And that is a blocked corridor. Okay.
My aim is true.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's going to be a bit vexing. I had hoped that that would be continuous and go up. Seemingly it doesn't. Seems that we've got to go through this then.
Move.
Not what I'd hoped to do. On Overwatch. Seems that we don't have any choice. We have to go through this broad corridor.
Shall survive. Beware.
That's annoying. It's very annoying. So we're going to have to find the earliest opportunity to get off and go into a narrow corridor again. Because I just have a feeling that that's how this is supposed to be played. Go to here and turn. Put ourselves on Overwatch again.
They will fall. Advance
In that way,
brothers.
takes less SP, takes less AP. Can't speak anymore. Takes less AP to turn him for next time.
Affirmative.
1. This is Colin. 2. Put him on Overwatch.
Another ready.
And he should be able to run to catch up with his teammates next turn. The Gene Sealer attacking that door down there, and he succeeded. He manages to get past Colin, but Colin does get the guy up, come out behind him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I get to there? So Colin is going to run up this way. And reload. Sergeant is going to take us forward. We're not going to bother wasting shots trying to open this door.
Enemy sighted.
Only a 50% chance to hit. That is not good at close range. Why have you only got 50% chance? That seems awfully low. Still, you got it. 55. We'll take it. There we go. And then he's on Overwatch. Commit our cardinal sin and put this guy in Overwatch in case our sergeant buys it. He might be able to get a shot in. Might not, because he might be too close, of course. With any luck, that won't be the case. There we go, our sergeant took out those targets, failed there. Oh good lord, I'm starting to wish I'd brought the flamer here. Again, this just looks like a case of our guys not having enough experience. He's overheated, cool it down, step forward once to get the free shot, kills it, step forward again.
Movement, brothers.
Ah, okay, the acid is there, but it didn't splash. Interesting, I wonder why it didn't splash. So we're going to do a spray burst. No, not yet. Take a step forward. I don't want to waste these shots. Do that. I'll take out a few of them. Take out 2. Now, how much ammo does that use? So I'm going to use 10 shots. But it's enough to gib those targets. Take another step forward. Another step, and we are going to have to put him on Overwatch, I have the feeling. And that's going to chew through our ammo very, very quickly now. Not what we wanted. Because assault cannon ammo is very limited. And when you get into your second hopper of it, you run the risk of exploding. The gun will overheat and explode. Doesn't always happen, but it's a pretty good risk of it occurring. We have to move him here. I don't know if we... Where's that line? Yeah, we're just on the edge of that line there. So I'm not going to move him back any further, otherwise we're going to open ourselves up to an attack from behind. This is going to be a nasty turn. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, flesh hooks. That's terrible. He's now completely out of position. Oh, it's all gone south so quickly this time. Yep. Down goes our assault cannon terminator. Down goes our sergeant. Oh, good lord. Yeah, this is looking like a case of our Terminators not being well enough equipped for this. Good lord. Okay. Well, at least this was a quick one. We'll continue straight after this and take a look in one of the other campaigns. But this is pretty much over. Yeah. Taking the assault cannon was the wrong move here, and there we go. Okay. Failed already and we lost our heavy. Never mind. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a little break from the Imperial Fists playthrough, and we'll move over to another campaign with our Imperial Fists. Possibly the Blood Angels, possibly the Ultramarines, as both of those are reasonable for ranged. Probably the Ultramarines, because they do favour ranged combat a little bit there. And we will try and level up And that's the difficulty spike in this game. It can be a little bit brutal sometimes. And it's probably my only criticism of this game is that the early game seems very easy, and then it suddenly hits one of these missions where it becomes very, very difficult to progress. So, we're going to give it a go. Go help the Ultramarines a bit, gain some extra levels, some extra skills, and then come back to this one. It's what I'd hoped to avoid, but it seems that we don't have a choice this time round. Which is kind of annoying, but there we go. What can you do? What can you do? So sorry about that. It's I have to slow down a bit. It means that this series is going to run on a little bit longer than I'd anticipated or hoped. But it should give you a good look at the rest of the game and the rest of the missions. We'll do a couple of missions, maybe 2 or 3. Get a level or 2. And I think this comes from just having breezed through the early game a little bit too quickly, perhaps. Maybe if we had taken it slow on some of the missions, killed more gene stealers, gained more levels, it would have worked better. So we're going to go back to the campaign map, and we're about 53% through yet. It's about this halfway point that the difficulty spikes for some reason, and it's something that maybe needs to be looked at by the developers for control. It's normally only an issue though on harder difficulty levels. I don't know quite why on normal we've encountered this problem. There we go, so we're going to take Conrath. Oh, we've got another Conrath. And we are going to go and start on the Ultramarines Hammer and Anvil campaign. Just to gain a few levels, rather than bash our heads pointlessly against that level. Which is what I could do, but we could be here for quite a while, and I don't want to take up lots of your time just playing the same mission over and over and over again. So here we have to deactivate the shield generator and then exit. And this should be reasonably easy. Our squad is
The Emperor's
leveled up a little bit here.
Box received, Commander. Squad deployed.
So we should be able to breeze through this mission
Your orders, sir.
without too much hassle. Still doesn't mean that we can be careless, but
Advanced
our
drills.
increased chances to hit should play nicely here. Okay. Open this door, put ourselves on Overwatch.
Going into Overwatch.
Also be interesting to see how the Tarantula turret handles in campaigns that it wasn't originally designed for.
Xenos contact spotted.
I say it should be easy, but he misses with his first shot. That's just what you want to see there. And we've got a lot of movement obviously going on somewhere. Can't see where it is, but it's going on somewhere. Okay. No, it's just that my display hadn't updated properly, maybe. Well, I wasn't paying attention. Missed again. You're not doing very well there. Conrath, you are not impressing me, sir.
Clear a path. The machine still
That's better.
guide by fire.
Put him onto
My aim
Overwatch.
is true.
Bring our flamer up, leave him facing this way,
Yes, brother. Moving.
just because this Gene Stealer might get through here. And I don't want to give him a free kill on my flamer.
Clear a path. Affirmative.
Don't know if we've got Hathus still from the original squad, and Colin. These guys bring up the rear.
They approach.
There we There we go. And he missed again. You're not doing very well there, sir. Pull his weapon down, reload, take a step forward. And we've got the Gene Stealer probably going to flank here as well. So we have to go on to Overwatch again. Move forward. Let's face this Gene Stealer with a welcoming committee, shall we? Put all three of these guys onto Overwatch.
My aim is
Should mean that we get a dead Gene Stealer.
Stay alert, brothers.
Yep. He's well and truly dead. Oh, and we've got a Gene Stealer behind us. Where did you materialise from, sir? Must be a corridor down here. Not to worry. Let's move him forward. We can move him forward 4 this turn, which will bring him up to here. And he can go back on Overwatch. Now coming into one of these odd rooms. These rooms are kind of strange. This whole, counterintuitively, this whole blocks line of sight for shooting. So he can't actually fire across this hole. Unless they've updated it since I last played. It's kind of counterintuitive to me. I don't see why a hole in the ground would block the line of sight and prevent you from shooting. But there you go, apparently it does. Those crazy things. Okay, and let's see. So, we're going to turn you around this way. See if you get a shot. Can you see? No. Just once. Twice. And shot and free turn. Okay, you're in trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets a shot unless we... There we go. Okay, he's going to have to run to catch up next turn though. See, we should have seen that Gene Stealer coming a lot earlier than we did. But for whatever reason, line of sight was blocked. Which means you can actually end up losing Terminators very easily on this section of the level. Just what happened to me in my first playthrough here. Is that the corridor? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we're going to go over here. He's blocked that now. Next turn he can deactivate the field. Oh, Flamer. My first playthrough on this, I positioned my troops poorly around here and lost, I think, 3 of them in very short order. Which was quite annoying. 1, 2, turn him around, and he'll provide covering fire.
Watching for enemy contact.
For Colin, who's going to move to here and go on to Overwatch as well.
My aim is true.
And that should provide us with ample opportunities to kill those guys. Shouldn't be any problems here. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's get our troops lined up in here, shall we? I'm going to move him to here, keep him facing forward. Nearly at the exit here. Can't see if that door's open or closed. I think it's closed. Okay, we're going to leave it closed for now. Bring these Terminators forward. Nobody's behind us. Just traipse around. Sergeant's going to deactivate the power field. The shield there. You've got a Gene Stealer moving here. Move him forward 1. Set him to... Why can I not set you to Overwatch? Oh, because you're a Flamer. That's why. Haha. Yes, of course. And that door is inaccessible, or is it just that I need to be close enough to open it? There we go. And the way's open to exit next turn for him. Bring this guy up, put him on Overwatch just in case. Bring these fellows up. This guy up
Taking
here.
position.
They're still blocking. Let's move this guy manually. There we go, and we still have the point left to move with.
I will end you.
Okay, and now time to
Clear
get
up
out of
path.
here. He'll be able to make it to the exit. Gonna run. There we go, that's 2 gone. And we can't see because there is a door there. Okay. He's going to go on Overwatch, reload his gun. This fellow's going to move up. There we go. This fellow's going to move back.
Moving ahead.
Still blocked, good. And we should be okay here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 3 kills. Oh, there's Genesius coming up behind us, but I don't think it really matters here. He can bug out. Now, how far can our commander move? He's got to turn around, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's not going to be able to get out of here. Our sergeant won't be able to get out of here this turn. So we're going to have to turn our second guy around, put him on Overwatch.
Brothers.
2, 1, 2, and then Overwatch. Actually, we're going to move backwards. We have to rely on this guy to save us here, I think.
Moving out.
And we're going to put our Tarantula Sentry. Oh, I can only put it there. Okay. That's not what I was hoping for. So, okay, he's going to have to go on Overwatch there. I'm going to have to rely on this fellow to Overwatch and protect our sergeant's back here. Which he does admirably, while our sergeant fails there, but his power sword manages to get rid of the nasty there. And again, there we go. A little unpleasant that. Going to slowly walk backwards.
Moving.
Same with our
Moving to target
sergeant.
coordinates.
Put him on Overwatch.
The enemy will fall before.
Going to leave this fellow on Overwatch
Securing
as well,
position.
just in case our sergeant gets killed here. He might do. Doesn't look like it. Oh, he might do. Oh, and he does.
Squad is broken.
Even with his increased melee skills, he still got killed. Well, that was a bit careless of me. That was very careless of me. That shouldn't have happened.
With all due
Never mind though. Let me get out of there. I think I'm just playing a little bit sloppily because I'm on this early level. I'm kind of annoyed that I've got to come back here, to be honest. Total kills 20. Conrath killed 10, but then he got killed. But we do have somebody leveling. And we've got Uric, who is level 4, replacing Conrath. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do for now for this mission. If you'd like to come back and join me for episode 11, we shall continue. We'll probably breeze through a couple of missions here and then take another stab at Extreme Prejudice. Like, subscribe, comment on the videos on YouTube, and I will see you again. That's all for now. Bye bye.